Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereupon and thereof. I am Odralix, and this is me coming at you with another Let's Play video. Today we're going to play Niche, a genetic survival game. However, first, this video is late. Now, there's a reason for that, and that is partially called real life, because I had some trouble. There was some pretty important stuff I need to get done. And number two, I actually had a recording done for this on time, but it fucked up. And because of the same reason it fucked up, you actually will not be able to see my beautiful, wondrous face for the entirety of this video, because it just pulls down quality so far down the drain you might as well be looking at a piece of shit. That said, this is a really cool game. I really like it. It's currently on early access on Steam, and it is, well, it's an indie game. Well, let's get into it. And sadly, you'll lose my face for the rest of the video. I know, it's terrifying. Hello everyone, and welcome to Niche. Okay, so what this game basically is, it's about genetics. So we start out with two ancestors, so to speak. We have Adam and Eve. Yeah, see what they did there? It's pretty... yeah, you know. You'd expect that, but it's kind of clever. Okay, so basically it's a bit randomly generated what kind of island that you get, that you can see on the screen now. And this one's pretty big. I think it's slightly bigger than the other ones I've gotten when I've tried and, you know, had a failed recording. Yeah, that was annoying. Anyway, see these green... okay, basically, this game is a lot about strategy. It's about resource management. You can see we have 20 food down here. And if we would use our little Eve here to pick food off this berry bush, we can see that we get more food. Now, every time we do an action, we lose one food. See, if we make these two mate now, we lose a food, because we made an action. Anyway, one other way that you can see what amount of turns you've done and the likes are these three little green dots on our creatures. You see one of them grayed out here? That means we've used up one of the 3 turns that this creature can use. Now, I've actually not gotten all that far into the game, so I don't know everything about the mechanics, but I know a bit. I know enough, I think. Anyway, we want to leave Eve in the nest, although she has another energy, because if she isn't in the nest, she cannot make a child from that breeding we did earlier. Anyway, this game is a lot about genetics. That is the basis of the game. It's called a genetics game, after all. And we can see a bit of things about our creatures, about their genetics, in this tab over here. Now, this guy, Adam, has runner leg, which gives him 1 speed and 1 collecting. He also has, sadly, the no paw, which means he has 1 runner leg, this over here, and then he has a no paw, which he can't do much with. And then it's his hind legs that are just regular. He also has a thing that Eve doesn't, poison fangs, which means he's a little better at battling because he poisons people. And yeah, that's the basic stuff of the game. And to me, this is really interesting stuff, because I used to study natural sciences for a couple of years. And biology was my favorite subject. Now this is very basic genetics, really. It's not really all that complicated. We got a certain immunity here, immunity F, immunity G. Apparently it's bad if someone has the same 2 genes and then breed. You can see these 2 are different immunity genes. That's because that's supposed to, what do you call it? It's supposed to emulate why inbreeding is bad genetically, so to speak. If someone has the same immunity you do, in this, say if we have our little baby here, our little new baby, what do you call it? Dukkikiri. Dukikiri. Sounds Finnish. Anyway, Dukikiri over here. You see, Dukikiri has immunity A and immunity F. And we can also say that Kukikiri's mother has immunity A and immunity B. So if these two bred, that could be bad because they'd have the same immunity and would be much more likely to get sick. I don't know if there's other drawbacks to inbreeding, but I'd guess so. Also, you have two options with all these grass. You can look at it, or you can walk through it. Now, looking at it uses up a turn, so I prefer not to look at exactly everything around, but just find the interesting stuff out in the bushes before I take a look at it, because otherwise, well, I seem to be wasting a lot of time and a lot of turns. Now, Mama here has 2 turns left, so I think we're just gonna walk out and maybe take a peek anyway, because when we take a peek, we always see that grass pretty much. Also, as you can see here, I've already gone through it, there's a day-night cycle. So it's like we pass to the next day, that's the end of every turn. Also, a neat little thing that you might have noticed is their heads. They move when they have more energy for the day. So if we use the dad here, Adam, and we look around with him a bit, oh, we found another berry bush. Neat. Because we're gonna need a lot more food. You see, we started with 20, and now we're down at 13. That is not good. Anyway, we got Eve here, and yeah, Adam used up all his energy for the day, so he's no longer following the cursor. It's a really neat mechanic that they have. Anyway, I think I'm gonna just look around so Eve can stay by the berry bush and keep picking it. What will I have you do, little one? I'll make you move out a little bit. Okay. Also, something I didn't go over. Skills. See, Adam here has... This is the skill tab. Has a bit of movement, but he's pretty bad at picking, although he has pretty good fighting ability. Meanwhile, Eve is a little bit better at collecting and moving, but she has next to none fighting ability. And we see a little bit of rustling grass over here. Now that can be a couple of different things. It can be bad things, such as a predator, or it can be kind of good things, like a rabbit that we can kill and eat. Now, I really hope this isn't a carnivore, because then we'd have trouble. Actually, we're really lucky. See, there are also... This is another way to add genes into your pack. You can find random encounters. Now, this guy, or this girl, Maismay, has the spit snout genetic, I think it's called. It's a spit snout. It looks like inbreeding, possibly, but I'm not really sure what causes the spit snout, except there's a gene for it. Okay, so let's see, what else do you have? You have a recessive gene for ram, which is ram horns that give a bit of strength. You have recessive gene for... You have genes for normal body. Ooh, you have the recessive gene for blind eyes. That is pretty bad. Okay, you have medium ears. What are you missing? Oh, you're not missing anything. You just have gray fur. Okay. Now red mane, brown mane, recessive gene for blue eyes. No pattern, and a fluffy tail. Now, question is, because the way that works is, for the ones that don't know, probably most of you do, it's pretty basic biology, but the way that recessive genes work is that if both parents have them, the child is very likely to have them, but if only one parent has it, there's pretty much no risk of a disease or an undesirable trait, in this case, carrying over. And we see that our little son here, Tukikiri, grew up actually, and he gets another point to use per day. So I'm gonna have him collect here. Oh, he actually has 2 collecting now. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Okay, so we have two people that are pretty good at collecting. Or, well, people. They're not really people, per se, but that's good. And as we can see, Dad can only conduct one food, or two, so it's not really good at that. Anyway, I want to look around a bit. I'll use our new pack member, Mazme, to do that. Now, yeah, no, that's pretty much everything that I know, per se, except predators and rabbits that we haven't seen yet. But I'm pretty sure those will show up in due time. Okay, I kind of want this guy to... Actually, I'll make sure he looks so that we have a clear path to that berry bush. Because that's pretty important to have a nice source of food. Actually, oh! These berry bushes get filled more than the big starting one, too. Ah, that's pretty neat. As I said, I haven't played this game all that much, so I'm not really a pro. I'm actually very far from a pro, I'd say. I've just played around a bit. Anyway, yeah, this is about cells, you know, it's about genetics. And genetics are, well, they're really important to me, and should be to anyone, really. I mean, it's what makes us what we are. It's how DNA works. It works through different genes, and I just really like this game. It has the strategy element that I like, and also seeing your creatures evolve over time and deciding and trying to get them to get where you want them to is really interesting. Also, a thing I keep forgetting about this thing, but there's actually a tab here, the so-called mutation menu, where you can add a few things to help the creatures turn into what you want them to be. So we got like antlers over here. If we drag it here, our offspring have a larger chance of mutating that trait. So I don't know why we would want blind eyes, at least not right now. It might be good because the smelling and hearing might do something over time? I'm not really sure. Also, spit snouts has no effect yet, so it might become an effect? I have no idea. Anyway, I think antlers would help us in general. Or maybe ram. Praying carnivores. Ram doesn't have a description yet. I think antlers is a pretty good thing, because then we'd better defend ourselves against predators and the like. And also maybe we want a bit of speed. Or do we want a normal body? Maybe big body. I want big creatures. Let's go for big creatures. Hind leg. Okay. Anyway, should probably get our collector over to this bush so that it's actually picked properly. And our Durkikir seem to have grown up properly. Let's look at his genetic stamp. Okay, so he has the recessive gene for poison fangs from his father. And then he has stripes, actually. He can mutate dots in the looks. I don't think that does anything. I think it's just aesthetically neat. Though, let's see. Did you have... You have immunity A, which is kind of sad. But you don't really have anything else that's bad, per se. Except the blind recessive gene. We don't really feel like getting blind. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Apparently spacebar also makes a day go over. Okay. But yeah, I think we should just, in general, try and explore the area. Okay, there was a rock in the way. That would have been nice to know earlier. Okay. Yep, pick that. Okay, we can't move around too much. That's nice to know that there's a rock. Because we're starting to run out of food. However, there is a thing called rain. There is a thing called rain. Don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's a thing. basically ooh, what are you? What do you have? Oh, claw. That's what you have, and also really big ears. Huh. So oh, that's a way to unlock that gene, to put it in the genetics tab. I think that's what that is. It's hiding between. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, savanna fields. Okay, that's cool. You are a specimen, but you have. Ooh, you get sick easily, and you seem to be pretty old. That's also a thing. When this white thing reaches the end of the bar here, or nah, we'll take that later. But basically, when this thing meets the end of the bar, that's the end of the life for the creature. And you can also see the amount of dots here, the amount of moves they have left, not only on their chests. Okay, anyway, this guy seems to have the same immunity gene, so he has a pretty big possibility of getting sick, but none of our females have that gene. Or wait, now you have it. You're not supposed to breed with him then, because there's a pretty large risk. However, if even him breeds, we might have a good thing on our hands, because we can have some claws. Now those claws should make him, oh yeah, those claws make him really strong. This guy could probably fight off most predators in their area. Nice. Okay then, breed. Okay, you should collect that. And you should just, I don't know, look around. Okay, you should probably take some food for us, because we're running dangerously low on food. Actually, let me show you what happens when you actually run out of food. Because that shows something. Okay, let me just walk and walk. Oh no, she's starved. See that little red bar over here? I feel so terrible for doing that, by the way. But anyway, see this little red dot over here that appeared? It's not on this guy. Well, basically what happened is that Mace here got hurt. When she got hurt, her lifespan decreased. So now, once this white hits the red spot, she will be dead. Basically, she got less time on this earth because she was hurt. And that is why resource management is needed in this game. Anyway, I really hope it rains or something soon so we can have more food to go around. But it might very well not. Okay, let's see here then. How did that child turn out? Okay, so his hearing is normal, but he has the recessive gene for big ears, which is neat. He also has a big nose, which has good smelling. I still don't know what smelling goes for. Ah! No, wait. He only has the normal body. He actually got a claw, which is pretty neat. Oh, 07. I think you might unlock that in the menu by that. Okay, that's how you do it. Anyway, he's got a brown mane, he got a recessive gene for blue eyes, and he's got different immunities here. I think immunity B and immunity E are different from most others, which is good. We might still... Actually, is it a he? Yeah, it's a he. Kuno. I like the names of these guys. Anyway, we have something... Oh! Oh, that's a predator. Oh, that's a predator. That is... Ooh. That is a thing that is not good. Especially when we have young ones in the pack. But I do believe that there's no larger oh, that was stupid. I'm sorry, I play like an idiot. Anyway, yeah, it's probably best to attack this guy. Yeah, here we see his health. It works the same as we do. Please tell me that's not another carnivore. We do not have the food to be taking care of this. Oh, thank God he didn't attack. Oh, Neuro is gonna die anytime. Oh, I want to make more babies though. Okay, here's what we do. Oh, crap. I suck. Okay, first, resource management. Food. I can't make her do that. Yes, baby, we picked the food. Okay, now, breed. Breed before he dies. Oh my God, that's horrible. Anyway, attack the guy. Oh, finally. We lost the we beat the carnivore. Ooh, but but he'll starve. We see one of the rabbits there, or, well, it's not really a rabbit, it's some kind of mouse-rat hybrid. Anyway, when you kill a carnivore, you actually get to collect a bunch of meat from him, which is pretty neat for our purposes. See that? 10 food from him. That is fantastic. Oh, she can't move back into the nest. Oh, this poor Neuro is gonna die at any time. We need to breed as many babies out of him as we can. Oh, Adam's running low too. Okay, let's see if we can hunt some rabbits. Oh, that is perfect for next round. Okay. What do we have here then? Nothing new. Okay, I think we're just gonna end it for now. Move to the next turn. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Okay, you little Kunu, you are good and all, but you need to move out of the nest so your mama can go into it and breed us new babies. That's also a thing. You kind of want to have a nice, stable balance of males and females, because otherwise your tribe might go extinct. That's something that we actually don't have very well, because both Mace May and Eve are getting quite old. So we desperately need new females, really. Hey, you, by the way, you have immunity E, and so does she. She needs to breed with Adam, I think. Yeah, she needs to breed with Adam. Anyway, we found a rabbit, so we can have more food. Thank goodness. Okay. Kinda need to have Adam breed with her pretty soon. I don't want to move him too much though. Will that work? Nope. Crap. Okay. Okay, no, I'll make... Crap. Okay, we'll have to take it next turn. I should also keep watch over here so that we can kill if we need to. Okay, we need to go to next turn. Okay, we have even more new ones. Please tell me that's a female. Yes! That's a female. And she's got the bear paw too. The claw, which is pretty good. Normal body, recessive for large ears, that's neat. And she's got immunity. Yeah, I think she's pretty much forced to have immunity because he has 2 dominant genes for it. Oh, Neuro, you're gonna die in the next turn, aren't you? Oh, jeez. Ooh, I forgot we didn't have food. I literally killed him. That was my fault. I hurt our baby. I am not a... I'm bad. I'm a bad Odralix. Bad. Okay, collect it. How come... Ah, runner leg. She has the runner leg. Don't any of the babies have that? Right, please? Okay, you have collecting. Thank goodness. Ah, shit. Anyway, you haven't bred yet, Red. We should really do that. And we should really also collect from a berry bush. You're gonna die soon. Okay, we need more food, so we're gonna try and play it nice and safe. and go on to the next day. Okay. Okay, so I actually think I'm gonna end this episode here. Sorry that this took so long to come out, but oh my god! We have found someone. I can't end it now. We found something. This, oh, it's so tiny. This, oh, berry paw. That is really good. Means you can collect a lot of food. Also, that's big boy? What? Oh, it's a child. We must have run into some kind of other tribe. That's really interesting, actually. Anyway, we're gonna have to take a closer look at that in the next episode. Sorry that I couldn't use the webcam for this episode, but yeah, sometimes you run into technical difficulties. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, I'm out. See you next time. Let's do it well. Shit.